Good morning, traders. In front of you, Alpha Fibonacci software for Ninja Trader 8. This is ultimate simplicity with pure price for entry and Alpha Fibonacci for exits, with precise entry, precise stop, precise targets. What's important to note? Simplicity of the system comes from shorting at bold red line. This is simplicity that remains constant. If you ever buy at this level, success rate less than 20%. The only option to monitor for short at this level. And when rules are met, you take a trade with precise entry, stop and targets. What's important to note? You cannot short into bold green line. Your only option to exit at this level. This was drastically more powerful formation in overnight session than we're dealing with currently. Currently market in weakness. Currently market stuck in very narrow trading range. I'm projecting software on 1-minute chart so you see instantly. This is very important level. You cannot short into. But both buyers and sellers are weak. Market stuck in chop. This is your trading range this morning. That's it. What does intelligent trader needs? Power on every trade. What does intelligent trader avoids? Weakness on every trade. You are looking at weakness. There is no power. We're dealing with massive brick walls to the upside. And that's a market that you must differentiate each and every time. And when you do, your trading changes forever. You do not create pain. You avoid pain by all means. You're only interested in power. And if the buyers step in right now with vengeance, this is a critical key moment to the upside. Limited trading range is a problem. That's it. No speculation, no gambling here. Absolutely no short near. And if price remains stuck here, intelligent trade on sidelines, avoiding the weakness, avoiding the pain, trading only power. This is only weakness. Price is stuck. Avoid the weakness. Preserve your brain power for powerful markets only. Market does this at least 40% of the time. When bullish rally overextended and institutions holding positions and you decide to short, understand where to take profits off the table. Because why is this an aggressive trade? We are at the green zone. That's what makes this trade very aggressive. Agree? It's a world of difference if you're shorting bold red line versus here. Absolutely no short at the green line. If you will choose to short green line, pain is a best case scenario. This is where you short, not here. Simple and pure. So again, when the software giving you red and green lines so close, this identifies untradeable market. You walk away, you do not touch this. When you short with space to the green line. It's simple and clear. If you choose to take this trade, ultimate pain is here. That's the best case scenario. So again, in this example, you witness the difference between conservative versus aggressive trade. What else is important here? The importance of stop Do not create your own stops. Do not ever trade without stops. This is the reason my students are dearest friends for life. So if you are not scaling out, you are making a mistake. Why? Because we are at the green zone. Remember this? Brutal, nasty market with a pain as a best case scenario. So when you obey the rules and you trade the power, you're shorting the top. You understand how aggressive this is. Price is stuck in brutal chop. Pain is the best case scenario. So if you took such an aggressive trade, if you stood through this much pain, take the profits off the table and move your stop outside of break even. Single or double lot size completely out. And again, this is a lesson on precision, time and time again. Do not choose pain. Choose conservative trade. Agree? That's it. And you do exact same thing on Tesla, on Euro, on Pound, on Apple, on any instrument you choose to trade. If the buyers step in with vengeance, this will remain war zone to the upside. This is software for NinjaTrader 8 that shows ultimate precision of the Alpha Fibonacci system. But again and again and again, no software required. You can trade this system on stocks. You can trade the system on all time frames. System traded globally on all instruments since 2011. Software came out for NinjaTrader 8 in 2019. That's it. Do not gamble with your money, please. Use the rules only. What did we discuss with my students? Far in advance? My goodness. The power of the system. Sell off. Spelled out prices heading here. This is the critical level this morning. But ideally we would like to be here. And you know this days in advance. This is no software. This is your brilliant brain across all platforms. So if I convert this chart to 5, this is the market yesterday at the close. You knew this in advance. Massive, massive number of spectacular bullish trades. If I convert this chart to 15, to any chart you choose to trade, you knew this far in advance, as well as you knew far in advance that this will be war zone. Weakness remains. And again, what price will do next at this level is critical, crucial part. No software here, none. But identical thing right now playing out on Apple. Did you know that? Identical rules apply. In yesterday's class, I was teaching my students how this year, trading 5 minutes, you could have produced over 800 points on S&P. Or you could have taken spectacular rally on Apple that you exited here. Did you know this? So in case you missed the events in this trading room, let's go back on Apple to August 1st. You're not a gambler, you understand. Chances of sell-off on Apple? High 90%. You're avoiding the crash, you're taking your profits off the table. No matter how spectacular or horrific news on Apple are, Here comes a crash. I have no idea if the earnings were spectacular or not. I teach my students the power of the system. Every student decides what's appropriate for him and her to trade. So when Apple reaches this level, intelligent trader understands this is critical key level on Apple to see if buyers will step in. For the last 2 months, buyers been stepping in on Apple doing identical thing as you witnessing on S&P this morning. But what is the problem? Buyers are weak. Did you know that? Buyers keep failing on Apple. It's identical thing. Identical price action as in front of you right now. On 5, on 10, on 15. On any chart you choose to trade. This is a reason trading room open, so you can see instantly precision of the system. Identical trade across all charts. Sell-off on Tesla is brutal. You're not buying Tesla at 400. As Richard tells me, as you can listen to his podcast, he wished he met me last year before Tesla crashed. Here's Tesla a year ago, November 2021. You exiting your position. You are not a gambler. You don't care what the earnings are. Here is Tesla before the crash. My goodness, what happened to Tesla? Tesla collapsed catastrophically and keeps selling off. Of course, Alpha Fibonacci System told you so. Not everyone meant to day trade this system, but anyone from the age 214 to 96 can position trade, trading 5 minutes a day, 5 minutes a week, 5 minutes a month, 5 minutes a year. Sell-off on Tesla continues. Tesla crashed 70%. But hold on 1 second. You saw the power with software instantly. So choice is yours. You can day or position trade. I promise you there is nothing better. I've been told this by my students all over the world. And what you see in the trading room is less than 1% of what I developed. Market is Alpha Fibonacci puzzle. There is nothing better. So please separate power from weakness. If you chose such pain this morning, what's remembered to note? My goodness, we knew this days ahead. Here comes the buyers. Did you know that? Of course, if I convert this chart to 1, here we are. Shock or not, that's the reason trading room open. But exact same thing has happened on Apple for the last 2 months. Choice is yours if you want to day or position trade. And that's predictive precision of Alpha Fibonacci System across all instruments, all time frames. And when rules are met, trader will take a trade. Exact same thing playing out right now on Bitcoin. You did not gamble with your money. You exited Bitcoin here. I'm still extremely bearish on Bitcoin. But what Bitcoin doing here is showing you 12,000 is lifeline on Bitcoin. Identical thing as playing out in front of you right now. That's it, pure and simple. When you can trade one, you can trade them all with Alpha Fibonacci System. So one thing I promise you very clearly, next year I will be making phenomenal changes. Because when you have a chance to learn institutional system for few $1,000s, you take it. Changes will be huge. That's it. That I promise you. I'm very proud of what I developed. All I ask you is to make an effort. I'm very happy to see that US dollar reversing as I'm on my way to Canada to meet our students. This year I traveled to UK. It's been an honor to meet Greg and Ken. I traveled to Dubai where I met our students. I always travel the world as my students, my dearest friends for life. I cannot wait to be back to London. I cannot wait to be back to France and Italy. I don't know if I will return to Dubai this year or not. But next week, I'm meeting with my students in California. World is such a small place. That's it. And again, if I take you back to US dollar, to the month of September, you knew where to exit your long. Yes, you are not a gambler. When I'm meeting with hedge fund manager in Dubai, who also lives in Switzerland, who is trading Alpha Fibonacci System on Forex long term, Victor is my dearest friend for life. That's it. So I'm very glad that US dollar reversing. Good for us Americans to see that. As again, I'm telling you, it's not the end of the rally for US dollar. It's not. It's only a little correction. That's it. How euro reversed? Been identified months in advance. How pound reversed? Been identified months in advance. And how gold is not a safe haven. Let me take you to January 2022. No matter how high inflation is, you are not a gambler. Here's gold a year ago. You know many months in advance not to buy gold at 2100. No matter how much rates are raised, you are exiting your long. Catastrophic crash on gold from 2100 to 1600 is a stunning reminder. Do not gamble with your money. Obey the rules. Gold reversing from exact same level where S&P in front of you doing right now. It's all the same. When you can trade one, you can trade them all, as traders do all over the world. Again, across all time frames. Again, across all instruments. This level holding the key today. I cannot wait for the price to be here. Here is even better. But this is in front of you right now. This is a critical key level this morning. No software required. But if you took your trade with software, you walked through a lot of pain on very aggressive trade. In overnight session, it was not aggressive. Again, trade is not on 1 minute chart. Trades on entirely different chart. I project the software on one. so you can see everything without any delays. That's it. So if you decide to join us, it's one of the smartest things you have ever done. View how traders trade all over the world and review all the details about system and software with live classes, live trading on video library and modules included in every package. Proprietary system traded by institutions, by hedge funds, by retail traders, by traders from 14 to 90 plus years old. So when fathers bringing their children to the course, when husbands bring in their wives, it's an honor. If these traders can do it on Forex, if these traders can do it on futures, if these traders can do it on options, so can you. So please view the emails I receive and understand. You can be next trader who is sending me email with your spectacular success. Because if CEO can make $17.81 for each dollar invested, so can you. Listen to podcasts and review. When you trade Alpha Fibonacci System, you will never need anything else. Listen to podcasts and understand. All the prices, all the fees will be raised in 2023. Private mentoring package, savings $8,000. Everything included in the last package. Second package is the most popular one. This is group course. With everything included in this package is a group course. Lifetime software Ninja 8, lifetime system, video library modules included. If you do not trade on Ninja 8, package 1 and 3 for you. That's it, pure and simple. View the details under broadcasts, read students' emails, view students' reviews. And if you have any questions for me, do not hesitate to contact me. 925-257-4298. I live and breathe what I do. I'm very proud of what I developed. Thank you, traders, so much.